Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Before we continue, ensure you like the video. I've realized that sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So I'm just reminding you, as you watch, ensure you like the video. Thank you so much for that like.
In the last general election, I endeavored to pass this message. Unfortunately, it fell on deaf ears and was lost in the noise of insults, character assassinations, myths and stories of dynasties and hustlers, and so on. Yeah. Today, many of the gains we had in the past have been eroded. Linda Mama and others replaced by new, untried, untested schemes. And while we wait for these experiments to work, Kenyans suffer and our progress is retarded. As we continue to dwell in rhetoric rather than in progress, we repeat the mistakes of the past. Indeed, today, some of the truths we spoke of yesterday have become the reality check of today, while some of the myths and falsehoods have become the nightmare that many are living.
Nakwambia William Ruto, chuma chake kimotoni. We were told that Uhuru Kenyatta is going to support William Ruto. Today, the Jubilee Party had their NDC, the National Delegate Conference, meeting, Pale Race Course. The declaration of Uhuru Kenyatta is sending William Ruto into a drawing board. Uhuru has said that enough is enough. What he left as things that were benefiting Kenyans have been destroyed. And William Ruto has taken us back. At the time we had our independence. It's like Uhuru Kenyatta is preparing for a little fight against William Samoei Ruto, using Fred Okengo Mutiang'i as a presidential candidate with Jubilee ticket. I want you to listen to Uhuru Kenyatta, but before, ensure you like the video. Thank you so much for that like. Let us listen to this. After listening to Uhuru Kenyatta, have you asked yourself why Fred Matiang'i is going to be endorsed as a presidential candidate in Jubilee Party? 1. Matiang'i implemented some agendas and ideologies of Jubilee Party at that time he was the CS. Remember, he was the CS of Education, taken to ICT, then later taken to Interior. So anything that entails the manifesto and agendas of Jubilee Party, Matiang'i understands very well. So Matiang'i is being groomed because remember, in this NDC, Matiang'i was present. And you can feel how the Jubilee Party declaration is giving William Ruto headache. The same thing you saw happening in ODM. So William Ruto, chuma chake kimotoni. Listen to this video.
Hello, it's fantastic to see you again. Now, the vastly anticipated and envisaged Jubilee NDC, that is the National Delegates Conference, is finally here. Basically, it's a platform that allows for party enthusiasts, rather, to converge, to conglomerate, and interlocute on the way forward, especially after a number of years of internal coup d'etats, internal turmoil, and general inertia. Now, I'm not a registered member of the Jubilee Party, so don't ask me about the minutiae of what's going on. Perhaps after Dr. Fred takes over the reins, I'll consider joining. In the meantime, I'll attempt to answer two of the most significant questions on the lips of a number. Number one, why has Dr. Fred Matiang'i joined Jubilee? And I dare answer, why not Jubilee? Because Jubilee is like home to Dr. Fred Matiang'i. He was a cabinet secretary under Jubilee, implementing the Jubilee manifesto for a decade. A manifesto on education, a manifesto on ICT, and manifesto on security, and boy, didn't he deliver. In America, your paragon of democracy, there are only two established outfits. You're either a Democrat or you're a Republican. There are others who always are in between, but at the ballot, they either vote blue or red. In Kenya, we hide behind ethnic diversity to enable and allow our teen gods and demigods conjure some ideology-starved kiosks masquerading as political parties to enable them negotiate for their stomachs. Because logically, there's no reason why Kisii should have a party affiliated with them, Luos the same, Kikuyus, Northeastern, the coastal region, when in essence the challenges that bedevil us as a country cut across ethnic divide. You see, with Jubilee, Matiang'i is inheriting a party and a vehicle that not only has the national appeal, but also has structures and numbers. You see, Uhuru came in to build on the legacy of Kibaki. And whilst we admit that the sandals of Mwai were a tad too large for the Kenyatta scion, we also do agree and should agree that he was not a self-serving kakistocrat. At least NHIF was working. We could count on capitation, we could count on security, and that is why the debacle fiasco of the June 25th, 2024 did not happen during his tenure. Ruto, on the other hand, has eroded everything. Kenya mebakisha ni tyranny and divisive politics that he inherited from his godfather Moi. The second question, quickly. Will Matiang'i become the party leader of Jubilee tomorrow? Eventually he will, but it will not happen during tomorrow's NDC. Let me put it this way. When you want to marry, and I am giving this analogy from a male's perspective, when a man wants to marry, number one, there's the introduction, and then the dowry negotiation, and then the ceremony. You just don't go introduce yourself and you're given the woman. No, it doesn't happen that way. So Jubilee is a national party, a democratic party, a national outfit with democratic processes. So Matiang'i will have to go through those processes. Tomorrow will be the introduction. Eventually, he will say and cruise through to the party leadership, but there are processes that have to be gone through. So tomorrow is introduction. I hope I've been lucid enough. Thank you for your audience. Good night. Ciao.
Now, Kenyans, as we may ask, what is the intention of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta saying that William Ruto destroyed everything that he started in terms of Mama Linda Mama, in terms of security, in terms of infrastructure, education? Big problem. It means he is back, fully back. Uhuru Kenyatta is saying that wakati ule awange organize the NDC because kulikuwa na watu walikuwa natuma watu wengine kwa Jubilee Party waharibu Jubilee, lakini ili fail. I think this was one of those things. Maybe Uhuru Kenyatta told William Ruto, mimi Jubilee Party yangu nayo utaniachia. And so Uhuru Kenyatta is saying, no matter what, the Jubilee Party still is going to be strong. And this is what he said.
Mambo hii ya kusema ati chama hii ni ya upande hii, chama ni ya upande hii, chama ni ya upande hii. La, wacha tuwe na national parties ambazo zinaunganishwa kwa sababu ya sera lakini sio kwa sababu ya pahali ambapo zimetoka. Hakuna sababu ya nyinyi kama wana Jubilee kuchagua mtu kutoka kila kona yeyote ya Kenya. Haja ni nyinyi mjue ya kwamba huyo mmechagua ni mtu ambaye atajitolea kutendea Wakenya wote pahali popote walipo kwa haki, bila kupora na bila kutenga mtu yeyote. That is the only thing that is important. Sio mtu ametoka wapi ama umezaliwa wapi. Na ndipo nilikuwa nawaambia hii story, watu walikuwa wanazungusha sijui hasla, sijui huyu ni mtoto wa single mother, si huyu ni mtoto wa dynasty. Mimi najua watoto wangapi wa single mother ambao wamesoma vizuri sana na wameendea lakini kusema ati wewe sababu wewe umezaliwa na single mother, hiyo ndio qualification yako ya kuchaguliwa. Hapana, njoo uambie Wakenya ni nini utawafanyia. Pahali popote umezaliwa, haja ni nini unawafanyia. Anyway, hapana. Kila mtoto, uwe umezaliwa kwa nyumba ya matope, uwe umezaliwa kwa nyumba ya dhahabu, kila mtu ako na nafasi ya kuongoza taifa hili letu la Kenya. Haja ni apatiwe nafasi, na tunataka sisi iwe chama chetu cha Jubilee ndicho chitapatia Wakenya wote bila kubagua nafasi ya uongozi katika taifa letu la Kenya. Na hiyo ndio lengo letu, na hiyo ndio nimesema, na nitahakikisha mimi nimesimamia hiyo process mpaka mwisho. Na ndio zile shida ambazo zilitokea hapo awali, watu kuwa wanauza matikiti na mfuko kulingana na ile pesa wamepewa. Hiyo system imeisha. Transparency itakuweko in all the processes that we shall follow. Na mtu kama ni kiti unataka, wenye viti ni hawa.
Now, as per what you're seeing, it is very clear that Uhuru Kenyatta is back and is going to play a crucial role in the coming general election. And Uhuru Kenyatta is going to be a man behind the new presidency coming 2027. I know some individuals are asking, what is the intention of Jubilee Party? I can tell you here, we had some scenarios there that Rigathi Gachagua told Fred Matiang'i, you should not join the Jubilee Party. Form your own party. And this never sat well with Akina Jeremiah Kioni. And that is why even you have listened to Uhuru Kenyatta say, some people should not come out to say that some parties belong to some region or some region. Let parties we are forming be a national political parties. But I can tell you, the unity of Jubilee Party with a Matiang'i presidential candidacy, then they go and negotiate with Kalonzo in Wiper Party, Akina Martha, Akina Eugene Wamalwa, and several other parties, and they unite. I can tell you, William Ruto chuma chake kimotoni. And William Ruto is going home by force, by fire. By force, by fire. What do you think, Kenyans? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Till you meet in another video.